Again, one-on-one closeout, a drill that you can do every night. Throw the ball off the board, close out high and short, and be parallel to the sideline. You're forcing the offensive player to the sideline. You're not giving them the baseline. We want to make them use the sideline as an extra defender. Again, when we go 2-on-2, you'll have extra help. But close out one-on-one, high and short, and force them to the. Again, building up the 2-on-2 closeout. Same principles. Closing out high and short, parallel to your man. Force him to the inline and baseline. Again, finishing out each drill with a good box out. Close out high and short. Work on the skip of jumping to the ball, being in the middle of the paint, because if there's penetration, you can get them outside the lane. Again, the rule is weak side must stop them before they get in the paint. Again, a key simulation is handling the cross screen, 2-on-2. The key terminology is we dead front the post on ball side, and on weak side we shoot the gap. Weak side must be over in the middle of the lane so they don't demand as much help. Defending the post, you get your butt and your back into the front of their chest or their belly button area, and you protect the block until your teammate has recovered on the cutter. Again, get into them, grind on them. Shoot the gap so you don't demand as much help. One way of not demanding as much help, you got to get off to the ball or jump to the ball so you can slip the screen sooner. Again, another fundamental defensive thing to work on is defending a high post flash. When the ball's on the wing and you're on the weak side, you got to be up the line. You got to be in spacing so you can defend the cut and not chase. Defend the high post 3/4, and as they go to the low post, you defend and then get dead front as just demonstrated. Again, you can have both sides going at the same time. Defend the high post flash, don't let them get it. Slide, slide open is the terminology. Again, part of the 3-on-3 series that every level should be doing is jump into the ball. Your back numbers are to the ball. You're in the middle of the lane, in the center of the lane, so you can give help. The offense is in a control pattern, but we're learning how to move as the ball is in the air. We pass, we jump to the ball, we close out high and short on the ball. The weak side has got a hand in the passing lane, inside hand as you can see. We want to flood the paint. Again, building up from the 3-on-3 jumping to the ball shell drill, we're now adding front the cutter. You still front the cut, keep the guy in your line of sight, don't let him face cut you. Front the cut so you can keep him in your line of sight as well as your body. 3-on-3, jump to the ball is the terminology you want to use. Close out on the ball, high and short, and play defense on the weak side by being in the middle of the lane. Again, a key thing is fundamentals of triple threat. Semicircle 3 spots, get your right foot if you're righty in front, and hit the jump shot. Get proper positioning, get your body in position, and hunt down the shot. A term that could be used to hunt down the shot and then reach into the cookie jar. All you're doing is building up from form shooting now to adding a little bit of movement. Again, a key drill here is the triple threat action, but adding the cut through. Overemphasize of squaring up, triple threat, but also making a good basket cut. Grades 3 through 8 should be stressing this as just fundamental moves. 3 through 6 should be doing it almost every day. You make a pass, you cut hard to the basket from only the top in this case, but at the same time you're catching it and triple threading it, overemphasizing the cut. Again, to get more people involved in the drill and more game shots at game speed, this is elbow to elbow J. You have a rebounder and they're hustling to the next spot, working on form, but at the same time getting the ball in position as they catch it. Again, reach in the cook jar, lock the elbow out. We're hustling to get to the next shooting spot. And again, game action, game speed. Again, adding to the shooting series to have some strict restrictions as well as getting some fundamentals in is elbow to wing. Sometimes for younger people they tend to drift, but if you give them some parameters from wing to elbow and hustle within a 30-second period of time, they're going to get quality shots and quality reps. To get more people in the action, have two pairs going at the same time. Pick and roll, teaching to wait for the screen but come off the screen hard, elbow to elbow, and open up to the ball. Instead of having just one group, you can have two groups and use your space more efficiently. but everybody should be doing it. Guards should be picking for bigs and bigs picking for smalls. Bottom line is to get constant action in your practice and less standing around. Pick and roll from the wing, we're simulating a little bit of the Michigan swing series. We're up screening and coming over and setting the ball screen for the wing, whether it's a 2 spot on the left or a 3 spot on the right. Younger guys, grades 3 through 5, it's just learning how to pick and roll at certain spots on the floor. Again, set a good screen, come hard off the screen to draw the defense's attention, and then open up to the ball, roll hard to the bucket. A shooting series that adds screening action is called screen and shoot. As you can see in the first move, it's a down screen and a post up, then an up screen and hit the elbow J, and if you miss, you put it off the board. And the last one is a back screen out of the swing series, pop back or fade and hit the shot. It's kind of then switch partners. First initiation again is down screen, make a post move, whether it's a drop step, like you can see, and then get the ball, set a good up screen, step off, hit the elbow jumper, and finally set a good back screen, know when your screen's not effective anymore, and open up to the ball and get the back screen jump shot. Good free throw shooting drill is called firehouse. You got an exterior line on the sideline. You're shooting a 1-on-1, and you get to the line, take your time, but you're sprinting in and out. If you make the front end of the 1-on-1, you get to finish it off. If you miss, you put the ball down on the line and say ball, 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 and you sprint in and sprint out. And when you get to the end of the line, if you did miss the front end of the one, you push 5 push-ups as you're remaining in line. Again, firehouse. Again, this is called partner shooting. Give certain spots where the player must get to as the rebounder hustles. Again, we want them to hustle to the next spot. In this case, they have 5 spots to get to, almost like hot shot. Within a minute, how many shots can they make? This is called just partner shoot, and then that'll be the first variation of 3. The next version of partner shooting is shot fake drive. The defender comes out as dummy D, puts a hand up, and the offensive player must read the defensive with a good shot fake, stepping forward, and then getting by the defender and punching the gap, getting into the paint. Do not settle for just getting by, but you got to get into the paint. Shot fake, step by, get to the paint,